Hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to our breakout session, Insights for Optimized Inventory and Inbound Planning. My name is Pavani Turaga. I'm a Principal Product Manager here in FBA Inventory.
And I'm Divya Kapoor. I'm a Senior Technical Product Manager for FBA Placement.
In the next 45 minutes, we'll discuss how Amazon's investment and partnership from sellers like you have helped us deliver fastest shipping speeds ever. We'll then talk about two key components that sellers directly control. First is when you create a shipment to place your inventory closer to customers. And second is to maintain optimal inventory levels, which will help you get the benefit of one day or even faster promise while improving your working capital efficiency. We'll then close out with a Q&A to answer any questions you might have.
Before we get started, you can use your in-app QR code scanner to scan the code you see on the screen. Feel free to submit any questions you may have during the presentation, and we will be addressing them during the live Q&A. Now, with that, let's jump right in.
Amazon is delivering its fastest shipping speeds ever for Prime members in the US and globally. So far, this year, more than 5 billion items have arrived the same day or next day. And that's a 30% increase year over year. And majority of these lightning-fast shipments are from sellers like yourself. Today, we offer more than 300 million items with free Prime shipping, compared to just 1 million when the membership program was launched in 2005. Tens of millions of our most popular items are available with free in same-day or one-day delivery. These have required massive investments from Amazon and strong partnership from independent sellers like yourself. Investments from Amazon include fulfillment centers, which are located close to customers, and streamlined operations. We have strategically placed more fulfillment centers close to customers across the country and are now offering same-day delivery in more than 120 US metro areas. You also heard in our keynote session from Piyush and Apurva yesterday, investments we are making to build an integrated set of supply chain services to quickly and reliably move your products from the factory floor to the customer door. These include investments in supply chain by Amazon, Amazon Global Logistics, Amazon Warehousing and Distribution, so that using FBA can be easy for you to grow your business. All this has been possible as we build on three key enablers for fast delivery speeds. First is a regionalized network. Our investments in regionalizing our network has enabled faster delivery speeds by reducing the distance between products and customers by almost 10% year over year. Second is placing inventory close enough to customers. As part of this effort, we've been working with you to optimize inventory placement and drive even greater delivery performance and sales growth. And third is maintaining optimal inventory levels. None of this would be possible without your partnership to maintain the right inventory levels. And this is key to ensuring that products are available and ready to ship out quickly. This minimizes stockouts and back orders, which can delay deliveries and impact customer experience. We understand these changes require investment of your time, your effort on FBA inbound and inventory planning processes. Navigating these decisions on what to send, how much to send, where to send, and how to configure your shipments in order to grow your business while trying to minimize your costs is all the more important in 2024 as the e-commerce landscape evolves. We are here to help, so let's dive in. I'll now hand it over to Divya to talk about inventory placement.
Thanks, Pavani. So building on the enablers we have just discussed to drive faster delivery speeds, we have strategically placed over 100 fulfillment centers all across the country, creating a regionalized network that enables faster deliveries by reducing the distance between the products and the customers. We have leveraged sophisticated algorithms to optimize product placement in these regional centers, and we are continuously monitoring and adjusting the network to meet the evolving customer needs. In line with our efforts to place inventory closer to our customers, we launched the inbound placement service on March 1st this year. The rationale behind the inbound placement service is to partner with you in placing your inventory closer to customer demand, while also helping you optimize your supply chain costs and enable faster delivery speeds. The inbound placement service provides you with flexibility in planning your inbound shipments. It offers multiple inbound options and also allows you to choose the preferred region you would wish your inventory to be inbounded to. This flexibility enables you to align the inbound options with your specific supply chain operations. You could either choose to inbound directly to multiple regions at no additional placement service fee, or alternatively, you could let us spread the inventory on your behalf for a placement service fee. In the next few slides, we will dive a little deeper into the specific inbound options and how you can leverage them to accelerate your sales momentum. So prior to the launch of the inbound placement service, when you created an inbound shipment, you had limited options. You could either send your shipment to a single destination or to multiple destinations, and oftentimes you had no choice in selecting an inbound option. This limited flexibility made it challenging to strategically position your inventory across our fulfillment network. However, with the launch of the inbound placement service, this shipment creation experience on Seller Central has been significantly enhanced. You now have more control and flexibility in planning your inbound shipments. Let me walk you through the different inbound options that are available to you in this new experience. So the new shipment creation experience on Seller Central now offers you 3 main inbound options to choose from. The first is the Amazon-optimized no-fee inbound option. This allows you to send your inventory to 5 destinations nationwide at no additional placement service fee. Our algorithms will determine the optimal distribution of your inventory to enable faster delivery speeds. If you prefer to choose the regions where you want your inventory inbounded to, you can choose the second option, which is the partial shipment splits option through the discounted option that you see on the screen. You may notice that the placement service fee varies not only by the inbound option that you select, but also by the specific region you choose to inbound your inventory to. This is because the fee reflects the cost of transferring your inventory from the region of inbound to where the customer demand actually lies. Regions with higher capacity constraints or inbound backlogs will have a higher associated fee, as we need to account for the additional operational costs to ensure faster receive times. The third inbound option is the premium inbound option that offers minimal shipment splits. With this option, you can opt to send your entire shipment to a single destination within your preferred region. However, this will incur a premium placement service fee. Regardless of the inbound option that you choose, you will be able to see the estimated total fees for your shipment upfront. This includes the placement service fee, as well as the standard prep and labeling fees, and the estimated shipping fees if you're using an Amazon partner carrier. In 2024, we have also launched a new set of inbound APIs that offer the latest features and improve the shipment creation experience. These new APIs display the placement options and their associated fees for each of your shipping plans, which is an improvement over the current experience with the legacy APIs. With the legacy APIs specifically, there is no way to see the new placement options and their fees, and you have to make a one-time selection on Seller Central to indicate your preferred inbounding option, seeing only that option via the API for subsequent shipments. So by understanding these costs, both through the Seller Central user interface as well as through the new APIs, you can now make a more informed decision about the inbound option that aligns best with your business strategy and your inventory management goals. We encourage you to explore these new inbound options and leverage the flexibility that they provide to strategically position your inventory and delight your customers with lightning-fast deliveries. Now, as is true with the evolution of all our products and services, We have been actively listening to your feedback on this new shipment creation experience. We are working to incorporate this feedback to further improve and simplify this process for you, and I'll share more on the upcoming enhancements in just a moment. We acknowledge that the introduction of the inbound placement service and the related inventory fees has created additional complexities in your inbound planning and your inventory management processes. You have shared concerns with us about the impact on your overall economics, the operational burden of managing the shipment splits, and the cognitive load of navigating this new experience. Our goal with the improvements we are driving for the inbound placement service is to help you grow your business by simplifying this experience further and aligning our incentives to support the diverse needs of your operations. We want to partner with you closely to address the specific challenges that you face, while also ensuring that we can continue delivering products at high speeds and lower end-to-end supply chain costs for our customers. In the following slides, we will dive deeper into some of the key improvements that we are driving, specifically how we plan to provide greater clarity on the placement fees and the eligibility criteria for the inbound options, reduce your operational complexity of inbound planning, help simplify the decision-making process around the inbound options for you, and enable you to leverage our cost-saving services to optimize your supply chain. Our aim through these improvements is to empower you with more flexibility, control, and predictability in your inbound shipment planning and your inventory management. As we continue to evolve these products and services for you, we always seek your feedback and close partnership to ensure that we're addressing your most pressing needs. One of our key goals with the enhancements we're driving is to provide more clarity around the criteria for the no-fee inbound option. We will embed messaging in step 1 of the Send to Amazon workflow to inform you if your shipment plan meets the criteria for the no-fee inbound option. This will allow you to make any necessary adjustments in that initial step to ensure that your plan qualifies. Specifically, to qualify for this option, you need to meet the following criteria. For individual units, send at least 5 cartons of each ASIN with identical quantities in each carton. For case packs, send at least 5 case packs of each case pack ASIN. For multi-SKU cartons, send at least 5 cartons with identical ASINs and quantities per carton. If the cartons have variations, send at least 5 with identical quantities for each variation. And finally, for pallets, send at least 5 pallets of each ASIN. By clearly defining these requirements, we aim to eliminate any guesswork and ensure you understand exactly what it is that is needed to take advantage of the no-fee inbound option. In addition to providing the clarity, we're also focused on reducing your operational burden. We will do this by offering predictable inbound destination assignments to enable you to consolidate your shipments. This will simplify your logistics planning and allow you to optimize your shipping costs. The goal here is to reduce the variability in the locations assigned to you. Further, we're implementing a pack later feature that will give you the flexibility to determine your packing configuration after the placement options have been determined. This will help you optimize your packing process without having to guess the ideal inbound destination upfront. To further simplify the decision-making process around inbound planning, we will clearly display the total inbound costs, including both the placement service fees and the estimated transportation costs for your shipment. This will allow you to easily compare the different inbound options and make the most cost-effective choice for your business. Additionally, we will provide a recommended placement option based on an analysis of your specific business characteristics. This guidance will help you identify the most suitable inbound option to meet your inventory management goals. So by surfacing the total costs upfront and providing you with tailored recommendations, Our aim is to make it easier for you to evaluate between the various inbound options and select the one that best aligns with your priorities. Finally, we want to make it easier for you to take advantage of our cost-saving services through our inbound placement service experience. We will include an inbound option that allows you to route some of your shipments to our lower-cost Amazon Warehousing and Distribution, or AWD service. This can help you further optimize your supply chain costs while still benefiting from our fulfillment network and delivery speeds. Most importantly, there will be no inbound placement service fee for any shipments sent to AWD. AWD also offers auto-replenishment from the AWD network to the FBA fulfillment centers. The key benefit of utilizing this auto-replenishment feature is that it provides exemptions from FBA capacity limits. Additionally, if 70% or more of your inventory for a given ASIN is sent to FBA through AWD's auto-replenishment in the preceding 90 days, you will be exempt from certain FBA fees, such as the low inventory level fee and the storage utilization fee. This can further help you drive down your overall supply chain costs. So by utilizing the AWD inbound option, you will enjoy streamlined inventory management and flexible storage options. Overall, this inbound option to AWD can help you further drive down your overall inbound costs while tapping into our suite of cost-saving services and maintaining fast delivery speeds for your customers. I will now hand it back to Pavni to talk about maintaining optimal inventory levels.
Thank you, Divya. As you know, inventory management is an important part of managing your FBA business. Keeping too little inventory causes out of stock or low stock risks. Low inventory levels also prevent us from placing items close enough to customers, which in turn impacts our ability to deliver these items same day or next day, which are key to generating higher sales and increasing conversion. On the other hand, you also want to avoid carrying too much inventory. Managing your slow-moving items, your overstock and excess inventory is essential to make sure your working capital is used efficiently. Reducing your excess inventory also directly helps you reduce your costs, including FBA fees. By managing obsolescence risk on overstock items, you can free up cash flow, which can be used more efficiently elsewhere in your business. We know this can be tricky and time-consuming. We have various tools and programs to help you plan and manage your FBA inventory better. So let's dive in. We have recently launched the new minimum inventory level metric. You can find this on the FBA inventory page and on the FBA inventory report. This metric is a planning tool to help you improve your delivery speeds, maintain a healthy IPI score, and reduce the risk of incurring a low inventory level fee. We recommend that you ensure your next shipment arrives at Amazon FCs before your sellable on-hand inventory drops below this level. We use machine learning algorithms to analyze your forecasted demand, your replenishment settings, like how frequently you replenish, on each of your SKUs to generate this recommendation. It considers seasonality of your products, demand volatility, historical lead time, and previous replenishment patterns to generate this metric. This is typically updated weekly to ensure accuracy and relevance. This tool categorizes each of your ASIN as healthy, low stock, out of stock, or excess. For example, this ASIN on the screen you see is healthy levels. This means it is neither low stock or excess relative to its expected sales. We have seen that when products have healthy inventory levels, they generate measurably more sales. Our research indicates that sellers who maintain units above the minimum inventory level see an average 15% increase in sales over a 4-week period, as it helps avoid out-of-stock issues and offer faster delivery speeds. Next, if your products are enrolled or eligible in the Amazon Warehousing and Distribution Program, or AWD, you can find the pertinent information on FBA inventory page. As you heard both Divya and in multiple sessions before, most likely, enrolling in AWD can help you reduce your storage costs, save time on inventory management, and keep your products available for sale. I recommend catching up on the session by Julia Gleason on Amazon warehousing and distribution here at Accelerate 2024. On the FBA inventory page, you can find which of your products are eligible for AWD or already enrolled into the AWD, either in manual or auto replenishment. Despite managing inventory and demand of your products diligently, we sometimes end up with excess or aged inventory. Staying on top of these will allow you to manage your working capital efficiently and free up valuable cash. Our page shows you estimated excess units. We forecast that it will likely cost you more to keep in stock and pay storage fees than to sell through via advertising, liquidating, or removing. We have various recommendations to help you manage your excess and aged inventory. These include creating a sale or running a sponsored ad, an outlet deal, etc. These options can increase the sell-through rate of your inventory and help you reduce storage fees and other inventory fees which accrue on your slow-moving products. This year, we launched a new feature which shows you how many additional units you can sell in the next 30 days when you take a recommended action. For example, creating an outlet deal for this SKU is expected to generate additional 56 units of sale in the next 30 days. We have also expanded our value recovery program by expanding the eligibility for outlet deals. Alternatively, you can always create a removal order and choose to return your products to your preferred location. We know different sellers have different business models and ways to manage their inventory. We have a suite of tools and products to help you manage according to your preferred objective. Just a quick refresher on some of our existing tools. First is the Forecast Viewer. Forecast Viewer shows you the demand forecast according to our prediction models for your products. You can see this for the next 40 weeks, where we show you both a mean forecast and an optimistic forecast. This can be found in the restock page under the FBA inventory menu. Restocking recommendations, which shows you how many units to restock and the recommended ship date. Lastly, you can also set replenishment alerts from the FBA inventory page, which allows you to determine the level at which you want to send more inventory. As we all know, inventory management also impacts the fees that you pay for selling on FBA. In addition to the existing fees on excess and aged inventory, in 2024, the low inventory level fee was introduced. The low inventory level fee applies when sellers consistently maintain less than 28 days or 4 weeks of supply. When sellers carry low inventory levels relative to their unit sales, it inhibits our ability to distribute products across our network, degrades delivery speeds, and increases shipping costs. Other inventory fees include storage utilization surcharge and aged inventory surcharge if your inventory is slow-moving, aging, or excess relative to your sales. Understanding these fees will help you manage your inventory better and reduce costs. For the low inventory fee, it is important to track the performance of your scarce ASINs and manage them accordingly. For this, we launched a new metric called Historical Days of Supply. Historical Days of Supply shows you the historical performance of your ASIN and can be found in the low inventory level fee column on the FBA inventory page. This metric shows you the average days of supply you maintain relative to your shipped units or sales. On top of the page, we will show you a single historical days of supply metric, which represents the greater of the long-term or the short-term days of supply, which we use to determine the low inventory level fee tier. When you click on that, you will see the details for long-term and short-term historical days of supply for your reference. Long-term is computed over 90 days, whereas short-term is computed over 30 days. Additionally, you will find information regarding eligibility or exemption status for your product from the low inventory fees. For example, in this product was not exempt from the low inventory fees. However, since the days of supply was greater than 28 days, the fee will not be applied for the given week. This value is updated weekly. It also shows the dates which were used in computing these metrics, along with the average daily shipped units and your on-hand inventory. This metric is calculated at the parent product level, so all child products of the same parent product will have the same metric. Next, we know tracking your inventory is very important for your business. On the FBA inventory page, you can see the various states of inventory and inbound. You can monitor your inventory and plan your replenishments accordingly. On this page, you can see available units. Available units shows you the number of sellable units in stock to fulfill customer orders. This is calculated real time. We also show you inbound units, inbound quantity split by various shipment creation states. And lastly, reserved inventory. Reserved inventory shows you different processing states of the inventory. For example, in this case, you can see 5 units are earmarked for fulfilling customer orders, which are yet to be shipped out. And 1 unit is being transferred between our FCs to ensure your inventory is placed in the region where the demand is expected in the future days or weeks. Next, I want to talk to you about some things our team is working on to make inventory planning easier for FBA sellers. We're continuously listening to your feedback and developing these tools and features. Here is a quick glimpse of what is coming up next. First, we'll be bringing more transparency by sharing the impact of following our restock recommendations and keeping inventory above the recommended minimum levels. We will share with you an expected impact by ASIN to sales, delivery speeds, costs, and FBA fees. Second, we'll enable you to consume our forecasts and recommendations using APIs and downloadable reports. We expect this will help sellers who have large catalogs to plan and manage inventory easily. Third, we'll bring more visibility into the low inventory level fees. We'll show you an estimate of the low inventory level fee incurred, display the reason for exempting your product in a given week, and if we foresee any exemption expiring, we'll send you a message so that you can plan your replenishment accordingly. For example, if your new to FBA exemption is lapsing, as it has been more than 180 days since you launched your product, we'll send you an alert in advance so that you can plan your inbound shipment and increase your inventory levels accordingly. We'll also be bringing more transparency around your ASIN's performance on speed metrics, such as orders shipped on 1 day or faster prime speeds, your conversion rates, and benchmark performance against similar products. We'll show you more granular geographic insights, such as how many of your orders were shipped from the same region and regions where your inventory is running low, so you can plan your restocks directly into those regions. We will also provide you more personalized insights depending on how you typically send your shipments, your inbound preferences, and frequency. We are also working to provide you more longer range inventory planning guidance so that not only can you plan the next shipment, but also subsequent shipments after that. Finally, we are also investing in automation options, which will reduce the time you spend on inventory and inbound planning, such as one-click or few clicks inbound shipment creation. We hope to bring these features to help your business in the near future, and we'll be excited to receive feedback from you. I will now invite Divya back again to recap our session.
So let's summarize the key takeaways from today's session, starting with your inbound shipment planning. We spoke about the inbound placement service and how it provides you an opportunity to strategically distribute your inventory across our fulfillment network. You can now take advantage of the expanded inbound options and the placement flexibility to either minimize shipment splits or reduce associated fees. You can also leverage our recommendations and planning tools to determine the optimal inbound strategy for your business.
For inventory management, keeping your inventory levels healthy and sufficient is key to offering faster delivery speeds and reducing costs. You can utilize various tools that we provide, such as forecasts, minimum inventory levels, restock recommendations to effectively manage your inventory. You can also explore options like AWD's auto replenishment and monitor your inventory regularly to ensure you have the right products in the right places.
As we have highlighted throughout this session, Maintaining optimal inventory and placing your products closer to customers enables faster delivery and enhances the overall customer experience. This, in turn, drives higher conversion and sales for your business.